Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, to celebrate Star Wars Day, we are doing a Star Wars movies tier list. I wanted to do one that had all the shows in it, but it had the ones I found had every single individual season of every single show, and I really didn't want to have to rank all of that. I'd kind of just like to rank the show as a whole because for the Clone Wars, so we're there's 7 seasons. I'm not going to remember if season 5 is an A tier or B tier, I'm not going to remember that. I'm just going to remember the show as a whole. So, I'm going to kind of do two separate videos. This one where it's just the movies on their own, and then the one that's just the shows on their own, because I feel like you can't really rank the shows on par with the movies anyway. So let's without further ado, let's get started. So we're starting with the Clone Wars movie, which I forget they exist. Not as a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, of course, but I do forget that's a thing sometimes. I don't remember it that much. That's the problem. I remember it being pretty good. From what I remember it being pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I Rogue One. I remember this movie a lot more, so I will talk about the reason why I didn't talk about that Clone Wars movie is because I haven't watched it in a while. But I know Rogue One. Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Not gonna lie, I honestly think it's really good. I don't know if it's S tier though. It possibly could be, in my opinion. It literally could be. I really don't know if I want to do that though. Part of me thinks I should. I mean, it is my fucking tier list. Honestly. Oh, wait, listen. Some people may not agree with this. I love Rogue One. All right, I love Rogue One. It's such a good movie. Um, what is not a good movie is Solo. I'm joking. Solo's all right. I kind of just some people say oh, this movie didn't need to exist. I mean, listen. I'm gonna put it there temporarily. I'm gonna close that tab real quick. Listen. It's not bad. All right, I don't mind it. I just I'm gonna put it in C tier to be honest. I do like some parts of it. Honestly, now that I think about it though, I mean, I'm gonna leave it in C tier. It's okay. It's a good movie. It's a decent movie. Um, it did set up Darth Maul being a big bad villain, but then they kind of did nothing with that storyline so far. But all right, Attack of the Clones. Wait, where's Phantom Menace? Oh, it's right there. Why is it all the way down here? That confused me. Wait a minute, where is it? Okay, there we go. Now we're going in perfect order. All right, the Phantom Menace. I love the Phantom Menace. Some people go oh, it's I don't know what people. Most people just say oh, it's some of the dialogue is bad and whatnot. I mean, I kind of enjoy that early 2000s cringe. Um, I'm gonna put it in A tier. I do like this movie. I think it's a very good movie. It's not the best of the sequels. We'll get into that later, but it's good. It's still good. I love Qui-Gon Jinn. I love Darth Maul. The music in this movie, phenomenal. All right, Attack of the Clones. It's listen, if you're looking at this movie from the first half part, it's really boring. Not like I'm saying, oh, it has to be all action and shit, but it's just the first half of the movie's really mid. It gets going in the second half, I think. Um, where they're on Geonosis and shit. That's when the movie really starts to pick up. The entire first half, minus the part where Anakin goes slaughter an entire tribe of fucking Tusken Raiders. Other than that, though, the entire first half is kind of just mid. Um, I'm going to put Attack of the Clones, though, at a C tier. Well, honestly, I'm going to put it in B tier, I think. No, never mind. I thought about it a bit more eh. All right, well, now this is an easy one, though. I unfortunately missed the chance to see this bad boy in theaters. Again, move out of the way, Rogue One. Thank you. That's an S tier. Revenge of the Sith is S tier. I watched this YouTube video last night. It was showing deleted scenes in it. You know that whole chase scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous? I was watching a cut version of it, and it was just so long. Damn, this chase scene is overly. It's a good thing they cut it. Nothing it was bad, but it was just so long. And also, just watching it in its unfinished product was probably the funniest shit ever because it was just sliding 3D models of the characters. with no expressions on their faces, and just that. It was honestly funny, but it was kind of cool. Okay, A New Hope. I think it's an S. Honestly, I feel like the entire original trilogy. And some people are like, "Oh, you're just biased towards the original trilogy or something." No, I think the entire original trilogy is S tier worthy. I don't even need to talk about them. I will talk about them individually. Obviously, New Hope, right? Phenomenal movie, okay? It's what made Star Wars Star Wars. George Lucas even was like, "Oh boy, this movie's gonna suck and everything," right? Boom, it came out. It was generational, and it is the movie we need to appreciate because it is what spawned this glorious universe of Star Wars, and now we have it. I mean, that didn't make sense, but New Hope, fantastic. Empire Strikes Back is a lot of people's favorite Star Wars movie. I love it as well. It's phenomenal. Return of the Jedi, phenomenal. The entire original trilogy is straight up S tier. There is not a single moment that I absolutely just dislike of the movies. All right, there's not a single frame of any scene that I would skip. That sounds like I'm going too far with the description, but point being, they're great movies, and I love the original trilogy. Okay, now we're on to the sequel trilogy. All right. I know the sequel trilogy has its fans. I know it has its supporters and lovers and haters alike. I am a hater of the sequel trilogy, but I do like some elements, to be honest. I will say The Force Awakens was a good start, I think, to the trilogy. It really was. Okay, I generally did dig how it was starting. I liked how it was going. Okay, I mean, sure, is A New Hope, not New Hope, is The Force Awakens just a slightly different version of A New Hope? Yes, it's exactly the same almost. However, I do like I think it's a good start for the trilogy. I'm going to be honest. It was a good start. Now, there were some issues, like I get it, Rey's Palpatine's clone son, whatever. How is she able to use Jedi mind tricks? Don't really know because that's a very highly skilled thing. You kind of, but whatever. Um, and then she also beat Kylo's ass despite him training his entire life, and she just learned what the Force was like a week ago. Overall, though, I'm not going to complain about that aspect of her character or anything. I think it was a good start to the trilogy. I think it was setting up the characters going forward in a good direction. I honestly think of Force Awakens is a B tier at most. It has its moment. It generally has its good moments. What can be said about The Last Jedi? Not so much. F tier. I'm just being honest. It's bad. The Last Jedi completely throws away everything The Force Awakens was building up to. Finn as a character, when you watch the trailers for The Force Awakens, it made it seem like he was going to be a big character in the entire trilogy, right? Nope. He got completely sidelined in this movie almost. Not entirely sidelined, but I just feel like throughout the rest of the trilogy, he kind of got sidelined, And then Rose. No one likes Rose. I don't like her. And then what else? I just there's a lot about this movie I just don't like. There's a lot I don't like. Um, I don't like how I get it. Luke was feeling shitty, but it would have been nice to kind of get more, I don't know, details on it. I get it. They did a whole backstory, blah blah blah, but yeah, I mean, it's just not. It's bad. All right. The Rise of Skywalker. I don't. God damn it! Go away. He wants me to update my laptop. Okay. Um. I honestly think this movie's also an F tier. To be honest, would you go away? I understand. I have to update it. God. Okay. Um. I honestly think the Rise of Sky. I just don't like these two movies. To be honest, I think they. Oh my goodness. No. I apologize, guys. It's harassing me. I will update it after the goddamn video. Okay, that is the tier list. Honestly, D tier doesn't need to exist though. Get out of here. Okay, that is the tier list. Another one for shows will come out soon. I'll probably work on that in a couple minutes after my laptop leaves me alone about updating it. Oh no. Hold on. I just realized I was capturing audio on here too. Oh boy. Okay, we'll fix that later. But all right, that is the tier list. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll do one for the shows as long as the shows are not in every individual single season, because I'm not going to remember if season 2 of the Clone Wars is S tier worthy or not. I'm not going to remember that. Okay? And I'm not going to remember if season 3 or whatever, each individual season is whatever tier worthy, you know? So I hope I find a tier list where it's just the show condensed into the whole thing, preferably. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.